There's only 60 people in this lobby. Alright, so here we have Boom Wilbur. This should be interesting. They're dropping in from the Gulag and it looks like they have a supply drop already. I'm pretty sure they ended up picking that up from before they came into the Gulag. So to be honest, that's not too bad because they get a ton of cash, a ton of loot right away. They did end up popping a UAV that they did get from the supply drop. There's 2 people in this same building. But I mean, there's only 41 people and the first circle hasn't even gone by yet. Like, this lobby is so tiny, dude. I don't even know what's going on. Like, at the start of this game, there was about like 60 or so people. They end up pinging a vehicle on top of the mountain, which is interesting. So hopefully we'll be here. It looks like they might be looking to play pretty aggressive. I mean, of course, this is still just regular Vanguard Royale, so you can only use Vanguard weapons, which I don't know why they don't just have Vanguard Royale and normal Battle Royale in the game at the same time. Like, I don't know if they're just trying to get us to use more Vanguard weapons by doing that, but I would rather just normal Battle Royale. Also because there's no planes in normal Battle Royale. There is a loadout where Wilbur does have to rotate, so I kind of wonder if they'll go for that instead. Looks like they are going to go to the loadout I did mention before, picking up an Automaton and Panzer Strike, but obviously switching out the Panzer Strike. I still wonder what the meta is in Warzone. Like, I don't know what the meta is exactly, because I know there's 2 different metas between regular Battle Royale and Vanguard Royale. Okay, I have no clue what Wilbur's doing. They're just like running out in this like no man's land. There's like nothing here, no buildings or anything. Oh, we're not camping in this building. There is no way. There's literally 31 people coming to the end of the second, which is so many less people than there usually would be. And we're camping in the middle of nowhere, dude. You literally picked up your loadout for this. I guess it explains why they only have 1 kill and why that 1 kill was me. But they did end up getting notified that a supply drop is nearby, so they could potentially push it, pick up an easy kill, and pick up the supply drop as well. What are they doing? I'm actually so confused. Like, why are you playing so scared? There's 30 people, and there's like no one around you, dude. You're in the middle of nowhere, near the edge of the circle. I mean, they do have to rotate, thank goodness, because I do not want to spectate them just sitting here like this. Isn't that crazy though? It's so crazy how people can play like this, even though there's like not that many people in the lobby, and the circle is huge. Like, the chances you're gonna run across someone are so slim. Why? I don't understand why you would go from one bush to another, dude. Like, what is going on? I'm so confused. There's no reason to play like this. I honestly thought they would be an aggressive player since they ended up pinging a vehicle at the start of the game. I thought they were gonna try and drive around and everything. They even ended up popping a UAV, but now I see their playstyle. What a random place to just ping, dude. Literally just like nothing around it. Oh, don't tell me they're gonna camp in here, dude. I think that's exactly what they're gonna do. I'm honestly very surprised that they ended up picking up a Bren. I have actually heard really good things about it, which is interesting. I always thought the Bren wasn't that good just because it's such like a bulky gun, and I feel like it takes up so much of the screen because the magazine goes up. But I mean, people have been saying some really good things about the Bren. Some people have said it's like the meta and everything, so maybe I should give the props to the Bren, dude. Maybe the Bren's a lot better than I give it credit for. Again, Wilbur has to make a pretty huge rotation. I'm actually really happy that they have to keep rotating and jailbreak imminent. You reckon I could drop down and eliminate this person? I feel like that's kind of mean to do though. Like, if you spectate someone and then a jailbreak happens and you know where they are, that's so unfair. Alright, so after that short little jailbreak intermission, we have Fort 14. I mean, he is near the big game bounty because I ended up picking up the big game bounty and he was this dude driving this SUV. He's actually this ping right here. So he has the most kills in the lobby. So let's see if Forts ends up pushing this, looking maybe the third party. Yep, sees him. That's the big game. Yep. Lights him up, my goodness. He just completely destroys him. Actually, that wasn't the big game. I was mistaken, because that's a different name. So either the big game's still out there, maybe he got eliminated. This dude has 4 spectators, surprisingly. So maybe this dude's up to something. Usually, anytime someone has more than 1, it's a little bit suspicious. But I mean, 13 people. So again, the lobby just shrinking bit by bit. Like, this is such a small lobby. It's kind of nuts. But I mean, for a small lobby, I feel like people just run into other people super quickly and so much more frequently than you would think. Oh, see someone. They think they're safe, but Forts knows that they're right there. Yep, just completely beams them. Damn, this dude's shots were on point. I mean, he's definitely not cheating. He's definitely not aimbotting. So I don't know why this dude has so many spectators. Like, do people just want to see this dude get eliminated or something? Like, I'm so confused. Are so many people that mad at this dude? They just want to see him get eliminated. Now it's a top 10 for Fort. Circle is pretty out in the open, surprisingly. You don't really get too many circles on Caldera that are out in the open, at least from what I've seen. So it should be interesting. But he always looks like these buildings that are in the gas to catch people rotating like this poor dude. Surprisingly, he just live pinged him and let him live. I mean, it's probably smart he didn't take those shots. That's not a loadout, buddy. That dude was jumping around trying to pick up his loadout. Yeah, he's out in the open. Forts. Wow. He had to reload. Cost him the kill. Dude's running to the other side of the circle. Well, he sees that dude. I don't know if that dude sees him. He does. Tags him for quite a bit. I mean, he does have to rotate, so I don't know if he wants to rotate here to the left and then go in. Maybe he tries to rotate first. Looks like he's hugging the circle, sees someone. Lights him up. I don't know how he knew he was there, but ended up picking up the kill. It also looked like he was running incendiary rounds, which is kind of interesting. You don't really see a whole lot of people run incendiary. Oh my goodness, gets lit up, but he could get off the self-res. I don't know where this person lit him up from. Yeah, I think it's over for him. He's trying to replay. He has to rotate. The gas mask is broken. I mean, he's got to make it into the circle, but... What? He's got domed. Artful Dodger. I don't know where this dude came from, if that was the dude shooting at him before, but... I mean, he's running the Bren. Right there, ends up knocking down this Twitch dude. I mean, the stability on this thing is insane. The recoil, it seemed like there was none. So, I mean, like I said before, maybe the Bren's a lot better than I thought. And that was the win? Last time I checked, it was a 1v1v1, but I definitely did not expect that to be for the win. I mean, that just caught me off guard at the end.